to today's yoga class. Make sure you have lots of space around you. We're going on a bit of an adventure today. So we're going to think about what it might be like to go on a safari. And we might find lots of different animals along the way. So get your binoculars out of your case and have a look. So I'm going to put my thumbs and my fingers together to make nice round shapes and have a look through my binoculars. I can focus them, I can see clearly if I twist them, move them around a little bit. There we go. I'm going to have a look over here slowly. What can I see? I'm going to have a little look over here, nice and slowly, to see what I might see over there. I might have a look up and a look down. Can you see through your fingers, just like they're binoculars? Left and right and up and down, slowly, and even around in a circle. Check out the sky and the floor. We're going to put our binoculars away very safely. Maybe put them in your pocket so that you've got them with you. I'm in a very warm place and it's a jungle. There's long grass. I'm peeping through the jungle. I'm going to start to think about what I might see in this jungle. The first thing I see is a slithery, long, slimy snake. Can you make a snake with your hands, with your arms? Send your slithery snake nice and slowly squirming around. Lots of sounds for the snake. Slithery, slimy, squirmy snake. Can you make your whole body like a snake? We're going to sit on our legs like this. And imagine now this is a snake's head. Your head is the snake's head. And the snake moves very smoothly, leading with his head, and his body will follow in all sorts of patterns. Like a slithery snake. Your whole body, your spine, another word. Slippy, slidey, slithery spine. Can we lie down on our tummies? And we're going to think about how a snake might move. We're long, like a whole body of a snake, from our toes right through to our heads. We're going to start with our chin right down the floor, and then we're going to come up with our head first. Remember, our head moves first, and the rest of our body follows. And then come back down just as carefully and slowly lie your body back down like a long snake. We can make a sound as we do that. So we're going to press our hands down, we're going to lift up and come back down. You can slither and slide all around as you come up. From side to side. Side all the way back, down. Sometimes snakes coil themselves up in a tight little circle. So we make our long snake body curl onto your side, curl your knees in, curl your head in, and slither into a tight circle. And we're going to slide our bodies back out, stretch our hands, and do that again. Coil your body up, slide and slither. And then come back long, reach through your fingers and your toes. And do it on the other side. You can just roll over onto your other side, but if you want to be able to see me and so I can still see you, I'm going to lie this way. I'm going to lie long, and then I'm going to curl everything up, sliding my knees up towards my head, curling myself into a ball, and then stretching back out, big long snake. Curl everything in and then slide everything out like a big, long, slithery snake. Great. We're going to think about what else we might see. We're going to set off away from our camp. We're going to get in a canoe. We're going to go along the river. So I'm going to pretend that this is my canoe. I have climbed in and I'm going to paddle my canoe one side and the other, and I'm going along this lovely jungle river. We might lift our feet up so they don't get wet and keep paddling your canoe one and then the other, one side and the other. We've got to be very strong in this heat to keep ourselves paddling to get somewhere in this canoe. Now, what might we find in the river? Another animal. What's that over there? Is it a log? It's long and it's kind of greeny brown colour. It could just be a log floating in the river. Do you know what it could be? Maybe it's a crocodile. Can you lie on your side and make big crocodile's jaws with your fingers, and then you open the big jaws up and then snap them closed. And then open the big crocodile's jaws, one comes up and then snap your crocodile's jaws. One last time, lift one arm all the way, nice and long, as these jaws are so big. Snap them closed. I'm going to do that on the other side too. So I'm going to swing myself around. I'm going to lie down on the other side and see whether my crocodile's jaw will work this way. Up and snap. Up and snap. This is a very scary crocodile. I don't think I'm going to stay in this river for very long. And snap. There's a crocodile. Let's carry on our jungle adventure and see what we might see next. We're going to get ourselves out of our canoe because we don't want to be in the river. We now know it's infested with crocodiles, so let's get ourselves out. But it's very soggy and wet and hard to walk. We're going to take a big giant step through all this sticky mud. Oh, take one leg forward and take a big long stride, and then step back because my foot got stuck. We're going to do that on the other side. Lift up, take a big long stride, and then come back up. Oh, my foot got stuck. One more big long stride forward, plant your foot down, and put it back up. Oh, it got stuck. Put it back on the floor. What might we see next? Well, start looking up, because we're now in a forest in the jungle. We might see in this rainforest something hanging. You put one arm up, and you're hanging from a branch, and the other one underneath your arm. What do you think this might be? You're going to bend sideways, and it makes a sound like this. Ooh, 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 ooh. A monkey. There's a monkey in the tree. Can you be a monkey in the tree? Hang from one branch, the other one under here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's do that on the other side. Hang from this branch, arm underneath here. Brilliant monkeys, swinging from the trees and hanging from one arm, because they're so strong in their arms, monkeys. Their arms are probably even stronger than their legs. They do all this climbing from one branch to the other. Can you pretend that you're swinging through the trees? One arm and then the other. And then they jump from branch to branch. Put your hands on your knees. Are you ready to do a monkey's jump? Hands on your knees, bend your knees, and we're going to jump after 3. 1, 2, 3, jump! Monkey jump. 1, 2, 3, monkey jump. They land very quietly. 1, 2, 3, jump! Springing and swinging through the trees like a monkey. That would be such fun, wouldn't it? Now then, the monkey has a cousin who's a little bit more scary because he's bigger, and that's a gorilla. When you show me a big strong gorilla, feet planted on the floor, but do you know what gorillas do? They bash their chests. Ooh, 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 ooh. And the sound they make will be much lower. If our monkey was ooh, 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 A gorilla is. Can you put your lips like a gorilla's lips? Show me your gorilla, and then show me how strong your gorilla is. Show me the muscles that your gorilla has. Oh, really strong. We'll do that one more time with bashing our chest. And then show me how strong you are when you're a gorilla. I'm not going to hang around where this gorilla is. I'm a little bit scared of this gorilla, so I'm going to jog through the jungle. We're jogging through the jungle, looking out for anything else that might be scary. Keep jogging, keep jogging. If you're on a mat, you can jog from one end to the other. If you're not on a mat, you can have a little jog all around your room. You can imagine where you're going. Get your binoculars out of your pocket. Have a look. Where are we off to next? Where are we off to next? What might we see? Oh, is that a big boulder over there? It's grey and it's huge, and it has very heavy feet. It has a long trunk, and it plays at squirting the water all the way up over its head. It's an elephant, and all the way back through its legs. Could you show me that? Elephant spraying water all the way up over its head and behind it, and all the way through, and squirting its friends through the middle of its legs. One more of those, all the way up, stretch, and see if you can squirt behind you, and then all the way through and squirt the other way. And then maybe it just squirts all over the place, just for the fun of it, around in circles from side to side, spraying its friends with as much water as it can. So elephants live in big families, and sometimes when they're walking, they join themselves together. So we're going to pretend we've got now an elephant's little tail at the back with one hand, and then our other hand can be the trunk. And you're going to bend forward, have your feet wide, and if there's somebody else in the room with you, then you can make a chain when you bend over and you march from foot to foot with your long elephant's trunk out the front and your little tail at the back. Maybe you can hold on to somebody else's tail and march like a chain. If you're doing this on your own, we can just pretend that we're holding on to an elephant in front of us. Is the elephant in front bigger than you are? Or is it smaller than you are? You've got to really bend down and try and keep in your chain because you don't want to lose your elephant family. Great. We've got another animal. Now these are very elegant and beautiful. And they have very long legs. So we're going to keep our legs really straight and quite far apart. And they have a sort of sloping back. So we put our hand on our knee and lean forward. This animal has a very long neck. Have you guessed what it is? This is a giraffe. We found a giraffe in the jungle. They're very calm and quiet. They can run quite fast, but they also very sort of slow and calm. They have a look around. I'm imagining my hand is the giraffe's head, just having a look around the jungle because it can see right up tall above most of the trees, and it can eat the leaves from the treetops. This giraffe is looking this way. This giraffe's friend is looking the other way. I'm going to swap my feet and swap my arm, and the giraffe's friend is looking the other way and eating some leaves from up here. Can you change legs and change arms and make the same giraffe shape on the other side of your body? So this is an adult giraffe. It's a very big giraffe. There's also some baby giraffes. We're going to kneel down. Put put your arm here and imagine this is a baby giraffe. This one has to eat the leaves that are a little bit closer to it, a bit lower down. Great. They're very good at sharing, so the grown-ups know to eat the leaves right at the top of the tree and save leaves down at the bottom for the younger ones to reach. Here's another baby giraffe. Turn around the other side, put my elbow on my knee and reach up. This baby giraffe can eat the leaves that are just here. Imagine having such a long neck like a giraffe. It'd be very strange, wouldn't it? To be able to see over the top of everybody else. We are going to tiptoe away from our giraffes. Can you tiptoe through your jungle? Don't make a sound. Don't step on any crunchy leaves or anything that might make a noise. Can you tiptoe through your jungle? Get those binoculars out of your pocket and have a look again. See if there's anything else that we haven't seen yet. What might we have missed out? Over in the distance, something that we definitely need to tiptoe past. Tiptoe, don't disturb this one. Come down onto your knees. And this, you might have guessed, is known as the king of the jungle. And he has a very big roar, like a big pussycat, although perhaps not one that you would want to stroke. Your lion is going to be here like this, ready, with his hands out. It's a great big lion. You're going to come forward, and as you come forward, you can set out a big growly roar. And then come back and hide in the long grass. Turn sideways and you can see we have our big claws ready. We're in the grass, ready to pounce. And after 3, you're going to come forward. You can make a great big noise so everyone in your house can hear you. 1, 2, 3. And then hide away. We're going to do that 2 more times. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Open your mouth wide and show me your lion's teeth. 1, 2, 3. With this lion, there's a baby lion, a little lion cub as they're known. Now the lion cub tries to make a big roar, but no sound comes out. Show me your baby lion. Open your mouth wide and breathe out when no sound comes out. Let's see. We can make a very quiet lion cub roar. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Open your mouth wide and come back down, and it just sounds like a whisper. 1, 2, 3. Show me your tongue. Come back. Last one. Show me your claws. 1, 2, 3. I think we better tiptoe away before the lions see us. As beautiful as they are, we really don't want to disturb the lions. Tiptoe away, all the way back to our camp. Now when we get back to our camp, we see where we're staying. And we're going to be sleeping in a tent. And the tent has a zip. And you bend down and open your tent all the way. The zip comes all the way from the bottom to the top. And then you get inside your tent. Get inside. And make sure you zip it up, because we don't want any of those animals coming in. We don't want any of the little insects and flying things to come in and come all the way down. Zip up your tent. Don't make a noise, your zip. Zip. Now we're inside our tent. There's another zip because we're going to sleep in a sleeping bag. We're going to put our feet inside our sleeping bag. And it'd be nice and cozy. We're going to use both our hands to zip up our sleeping bag. Reach down to your toes and zip yourself in. Zip, 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 all the way up to your chin. So you're nice and cozy and really tucked in your sleeping bag inside your tent. Ah, I forgot to clean my teeth. I'm going to have to get back out of my bag. Don't put your hands down. Use your hands to open the zip. As you come up, can you come up, can you come up? Oh, you got to be strong in your tummies. Open your zip. Even harder, we're going to see whether we can get up without using our hands. Can you get on your feet? And stand up. Clean your teeth. Have a drink of water. And then, back down we go. We're going to come back down into our sleeping bags without using our hands. Sit down, put your feet out, get in your zip. All the way zipped into our sleeping bags. And then we can rest and we can dream about all the things that we've just seen on a little safari adventure. So close your eyes, get all cozy. You might relax your arms by your sides now, and your legs and your arms nice and stretched out. With your eyes closed, can you imagine in your head what a snake looks like? With your eyes closed and still lying down, can you remember what your body did when it was a snake? Still with your eyes closed, can you imagine what a crocodile looks like? And can you remember what your body felt like when you were a snake? With your eyes closed, can you imagine what a monkey looks like? Can you remember what your body did when you were a monkey? And can you imagine what an elephant looks like? And can you have a little think what it might feel like to be as big and as heavy as an elephant? And with your eyes closed, can you imagine what a lion looks like? And what would it be like to be able to run free like a lion? And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and you can imagine getting out of your sleeping bag, and you can come back to sit with your legs crossed, nice and tall. And we'll take our binoculars, put them back over our eyes, and we'll have a little look and find ourselves back home. Look around your room, see what you can spy now that you're back home from your adventure. And join me for some more yoga next time.